Dear children, in the previous discussion of the chapter, The Earth in the Solar System, we have learned about celestial bodies, constellation, pole star, etc. Now, let us continue the remaining portion of the chapter. Let us see the solar system. Solar system means the family of the sun. The sun, 8 planets, satellites, and some other celestial bodies known as asteroids and meteoroids. Asteroids is a small rocky body orbiting the sun. Meteoroids is a small rocky or metallic body in outer space. Let us turn the next page, that is page number 4. Asteroids, meteoroids, sun, 8 planets, satellites form the solar system. They are the member of the solar system. We often call it a solar family with the sun as its head. Do you know Sol in Roman mythology, in Roman tradition, mythology means tradition, is the sun god. Solar means related to the sun. The family of the sun is therefore called solar system. Write down as many words using the word solar on your own as you can. So here you can write solarism, solarize, etc. Now let us see the sun, which we can see during daytime when the sky is very clear. The sun is the center of the solar system. It is huge and made up of extremely hot gases. It provides the pulling force that binds the solar system. The sun is the ultimate source of heat and light for the solar system. Ultimate means main source of heat and light for our solar system. But that tremendous means very great in amount. Heat is not felt so much by us because despite being our nearest star, I already clear you in our previous portion of the chapter, sun is the nearest star to us. So again, though it is very clear, very nearest, nearest star to us, it is far away from us. The sun is about 150 million kilometer away from the earth. That is why though it is very hot, we are not getting that much, or we do not feel that much hotness. Now let us see planets. There are 8 planets in our solar system. In order of their distance from the sun, they are Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. Children, let's back in page number 3. Here I would like to show you about these planets. You see here these planets and sun, here the solar system it shows here, and just under it you find Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, and their number of days it goes round. That means orbit how many days it requires, this number also given. And you can see here dark color, they shows inner planets. They are very close to the sun. They are made up of rocks. Whereas these light colors, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune, their orbits also how many days or years it takes to go round once, it is mentioned. And these planets, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune, they are called outer planets. They are very, very far from the sun and are huge planets made up of gases and liquids. The difference between these two groups of planets you can imagine here. Children, let us see that our solar systems, all planets, and you can see here some data's number has given 108, Venus, then Mercury 58. These are the distances of the planet from the sun in kilometer. As example, Mercury is 58 kilometer far away from the sun. Likewise, Venus 108, Earth, the planet where we are living, it is at a distance of 150 kilometer far away from the sun. Similarly, these all numbers you can see the name of the planets and their distance in kilometer from the sun. Let us back to page number 4 in order to continue the chapter. Here, word origin. Let us see word origin. Many words used in a language may have been taken from some other language. Geography, for example, is an English word. It has its origin in Greek, which relates to the description of the earth. Geography means here description of the earth. It is made of two Greek words, G meaning earth and graphia meaning writing. Find out more about the earth. You see here, geology means study of the earth. Then geometry, measure of the earth. Geoid, resembling means look like the shape or form of the earth. Children, let us see this. The name of the planets we have learned here. An easy way to memorize the name of the planet in order to their distance from the sun is means to memorize, to learn by heart it. Here see the easy way. One sentence has given. You have to keep it in your mind. The sentence is, my very efficient mother just served us nuts. The first letter of every word. My M, then very V, efficient E, mother M, just J, served S, us U, N, nuts, N. So the first alphabet of each word here, these are the alphabet of our different planets' name. So again, see, my very efficient mother just served us nuts. Keep it in your mind. All the 8 planets of the solar system move around the sun in fixed path. There is fixed path on which all these planets they move around the sun. These paths are elongated. Elongated means made longer. They are called orbits. Orbits, they are the curved path of celestial object or spacecrafts round a star, planet, etc. Mercury is the nearest to the sun. Mercury planet, it is the nearest planet to the sun. If anybody asks you, children, which is the nearest planet to the sun, you have to say Mercury. It takes only about 88 days to complete one round along its orbits. On its orbits, it takes to go all round once, it takes 88 days. Venus is considered as Earth's twin because its size and shape are very much similar to that of the Earth. Here also a question can be met. Why is Venus called Earth's twin? It is because of its size and shape. These are very much same to that of the Earth. Till recently, August 2006, Pluto was also considered a planet. Earlier, boys, as I was a student like you, we studied there are 9 planets, but now it has given 8 planets. Which planet is not regarding as a planet? Let us see. However, in a meeting of the International Astronomical Union, a decision was taken that Pluto, like other celestial objects series, it is the largest object in the main belt that lies between the orbits of Mars and Jupiter. 2003 discovered in recent past may be called dwarf planets. Dwarf planets means celestial bodies resembling a small planet but lacking certain technical criteria that are required for it to be classed as such, means the full criteria it doesn't have to call it as a planet. That's why it is called dwarf planet. Now, see here again, do you know humans have always been fascinated gazing at the night sky. Fascinated means attracted, as in when the sky is clear at night time, when all stars they are twinkling in the sky. Everyone they like it. Those who study the celestial bodies and their movements are called astronomers. Who are astronomers? You see here. Aryabhatta was a famous astronomer of ancient India. Aryabhatta, he was a famous astronomer of our India in ancient time. He said that the moon and the planets shine due to reflected sunlight. This moon and planets, they used to reflect light which they get from the sunlight. They do not have their own light. Today, astronomers all over the world are busy exploring the universe. Exploring means travel through in order to learn about it, about our universe. They are doing so. Now, let us see about our Earth. It is the third nearest planet from the Sun, and it is the planet where we are living. The Earth is the third nearest planet to the Sun. In size, it is fifth largest planet. Of course, we have other planet, bigger planet, larger planet like Jupiter and other. It is slightly flattened. That means our Earth is slightly flattened at the poles, whether North Pole or South Pole. It is somewhat flat in shape. That is why its shape is described as a geoid. Geoid means an Earth-like shape. Let us see to the next page. Page number 5. Conditions favorable to support life are probably means considerably, found only on the Earth. The Earth is neither too hot nor too cold. It has water and air, which are very essential for our survival. The air has life supporting gases like oxygen. Because of these reasons, the Earth is a unique planet. Means no other planet like that. It is the unique planet in the solar system. See, conditions, presence of air, presence of water, and presence of gases like oxygen, which sustain life. It makes the Earth possible for us to survive. That's why life are found here in this Earth planet. From the outer space, the Earth appears blue. Why do the Earth appears blue? Appears means look from the outer space. If anybody asks, you have to say the Earth appears blue from the space because its two-thirds surface is covered by water. Maximum part of the Earth is covered by water. It is therefore called a blue planet, as it looks blue from the space. That's why it is called a blue planet also. See towards the right side of the book. Do you know light travels at the speed of about 3 lakh kilometers per second? Children, you must remember, light, it travels at a speed of 3 lakh kilometers per second. Yet, even with this speed, the light of the sun takes about 8 minutes to reach the earth. See, it takes 8 minutes to reach our earth. It's the speed of light. Just remember it. Now let us see, children, about the moon, the natural satellite of our earth. Our earth has only one satellite. Satellite means it is a celestial body that moves around the planets in the same way as the planets move around the sun. Our earth has only one satellite, that is the moon. Its diameter is only 1 quarter that of the Earth. Quarter means 1 by 4. It appears so big because it is nearer to our planet than other celestial bodies, as it is so nearer to us. That's why its size looks big in size. It appears so big because it is nearer to our planet than other celestial bodies. It is about 3,84,400 kilometers away from us. Now you can compare the distance of the Earth from the Sun and that from the Moon. This distance you can understand here. I think you are clear, children. Yes or no? See, again towards right side, interesting fact. One interesting fact is here, and you just mark it and learn it. Neil Armstrong was the first man to step on the surface of the moon on 21st July 1969. Here you must remember this one, Neil Armstrong, when he went and who was the first man who stepped on the surface of the moon. Find out whether any Indian has landed on the moon. Yes, Rakesh Sharma. You must remember, children. He was landed there. Now again, let us back to the remaining part of this topic, the moon. The moon appears so big because it is nearer to our planet than other celestial bodies. It is about 3,84,400 kilometers away from us. Now you can compare the distance of the Earth from the Sun and that from the moon. The moon moves around the Earth in about 27 days. It takes exactly the same time to complete one spin. Spin means wheel around quickly. As a top, it is spin. As a result, only one side of the moon is visible to us on the earth. And that is why we could not see the other side of the moon. The moon does not have conditions favorable for life. Life is not possible in the moon. It has neither water nor air. It has mountains. Let us back to the next portion of the chapter in page number 6. Plains and depressions on its surface. These cast shadows on the moon's surface. Look at the full moon and observe these shadows. Depressions means low. Plains. Plains and depressions here, it means low. See here, children. Again, let us back to page number 5 again. Something is here. Towards the right side of page number 5, you see a human made satellite which is made by man. A human made satellite is an artificial body. It is designed by scientists to gather information about the universe or for communication. Remember, these artificial satellites are made by man and sent to the space to collect information. Okay, and then to know about the universe or for communication. It is carried by a rocket and placed in the orbit around the Earth. Some of the Indian satellites in space are INSAT, IRS, EduSat, etc. Children, see here, one question is here. What do animals and plants require in order to grow and survive, to save their life? Definitely we'll say air, water, food, shelter. It should be like that, okay? Now let us back again in page number 6. Asteroids. Asteroids, they are small rocky body orbiting the sun. Apart from the stars, planets and satellites, there are numerous tiny bodies, means small bodies, which also move around the sun. They are also going around the sun. These bodies are called asteroids. They are found between the orbits of Mars and Jupiter. In between that means the orbits of Mars and Jupiter, they are found. Scientists are of the view that asteroids are parts of a planet which exploded means burst many years back. Because of the planets which burst, these asteroids are those parts. Meteoroids, they are small rocky or metallic body in outer space. Let us learn about these meteoroids, the last end part of the chapter. The small pieces of rocks which move around the sun are called meteoroids. You just learn by heart this. What are asteroids? What are meteoroids? Sometimes these meteoroids come near the earth and tend to drop upon it. During this process, due to friction with the air, they get heated up and burn. Friction means the rubbing of one body against another. It is because of that they get heated up and burn. It causes a flash of light. Sometimes a meteor, without being completely burned, falls on the earth and creates a hollow. Hollow means empty space inside. Like that, it formed there. Do you see a whitish broad band like a white glowing path across the sky on a clear starry night when there is full of stars at that time? Do you see that? It is a cluster of millions of stars. Millions of stars cluster that form that. This band is the Milky Way galaxy, and it is called Milky Way galaxy. Our solar system is a part of this galaxy. In ancient time, it was imagined to be a river of light flowing in the sky. It was imagined a river in the ancient time. Thus, it was named Akash Ganga. Akash means sky, Ganga means river. A galaxy is a huge system of billions of stars and clouds of dust and gases. What is a galaxy? If anybody asks, you have to get by heart this. A galaxy is a huge system of billions of stars, millions, billions, and clouds of dust and gases. There are millions of such galaxies, and make this universe. It is difficult to imagine how big the universe is. Scientists are still trying to find out more and more about it, as it is very vast. Scientists, they are trying very hardly to find out more and more about this universe. We are not certain about its size, but we know that all of us, you and I, belong to this universe. How big is size? Yet we can't say. But everyone, we know that you yourself and myself, we belong to this universe. So let us conclude this chapter here. Thank you all.